What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Vince Warburton and this is VW Fitness. Today we are talking about Outright's new cinnamon sugar donut cashew butter protein bar. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so before we get into today's review, if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I do videos every single week. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell for notifications. For those of you that are returning, welcome back to another video. We are doing a bunch of protein bars, and I got to give a big shout out to Jerry over at ALLUMINUM Fitness for sending these over. We actually kind of exchanged some supplements, so you guys will probably see some stuff that I sent over his way, and he sent me a bunch of bars my way. So we're gonna review a bunch of these and kind of knock these out. So I'm pretty excited to get to it. He had some pretty high remarks. Make sure you check out his video up here in the card and get his full take on this protein bar. Now, I've had an Outright bar before, but you know, it's a little bit different. This is a new flavor, came out a couple months ago. And if you're new to the channel, we break down the supplement review like this into 3 different parts. We're gonna talk about number 1, price, 2, the label ingredient breakdown, and then lastly, we'll talk about the ever coveted taste. And in this case, I'm very, very excited to kind of give this a taste test and give you guys my honest thoughts on it. So let's jump right into it. Price, this comes in at $24.99. That is off of naturalbody.com. That's kind of my go-to spot to look for supplements or protein bars, etc. I'm not endorsed, paid, or anything by Natural Body. It's just kind of been my go-to place to buy, you know, protein bars and pre-workouts supplements. So $24.99 for a box of 12 that comes in at $2.08 a bar, roughly, and on the consistent pricing scale, that is gonna come in at about 6 out of 10. Not bad, right there, kind of in the middle. You know, overall, it's really gonna be dependent on what you're looking for, and I think the taste is probably the most important thing here. So moving on, let's move right into the label ingredient breakdown, guys. This one's pretty interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll pop that up here on the screen now. Like I said, 1 bar, 60 grams, 280 calories. So right there in the middle, I would say, compared to most bars. 13 grams of fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, 0 trans fat. A little bit of sodium in here, 25 milligrams, not a lot. 23 grams of carbohydrates, which includes 2 grams of dietary fiber and 20 grams of added sugar. So just kind of keep that in mind. That is added sugar. It's not natural sugar in the sense that it was added in, you know, to the bar. And then we have 17 grams of protein. So not a bad mix, not bad macronutrient breakdown in my honest opinion. I think, you know, the added sugar might, you know, push some people away. The fat's a little bit higher here. Obviously, we've got cashew butter here, a little bit higher in fat content, so it is a healthier fat. The ingredients is kind of the biggest thing here for me. Some protein bars, there's just a ton of ingredients, things that you can't even pronounce, you don't even know what it is. With this, it's very simple. We'll go right through it. We have some cashew butter, honey, whey protein isolate, brown sugar, king caramel color, and cinnamon. That's it. Super simple, all natural ingredients here, which I think is fantastic. In terms of the label ingredient breakdown, guys, you know, for me personally, I'm gonna give this like an 8 out of 10. I think it's right there. The fat might be a little bit high, so we'll dock it a point, and the added sugar, but it's coming from that honey more than likely. It's a give and take, right? If this thing tastes phenomenal, I think it's worth the macronutrient breakdown. So let's jump into that taste. We'll open this up right now. I've, again, never tried this flavor. I gotta give a big thank you to Jerry for sending this over. I'm pretty excited to give it a try, if I can open it. Okay, so here's the bar. Pretty standard bar here. There's no like cashews or anything in it. It's pretty much just a straight protein bar is what it looks like. It is kind of on the smaller end of things. I'll just kind of compare it to my phone here, and you guys can see it's pretty small here. But we'll give this a taste test. Cheers. Wow. Okay, did you see how easy that broke off? It doesn't have a lot of like texture in terms of, you know, keeping it all together, but it just breaks right off. It has a nice creaminess to it. Cashew butter, you can definitely taste it. Honestly, you don't really taste the protein too much. Heavy cinnamon, which is interesting because it's the last ingredient, but it packs a nice little punch there. It does taste very similar to a cinnamon sugar donut. Yeah, I'd say overall, I mean, I've been a huge fan of Outright bars in the beginning, so I'll kind of preface that when it comes to this bar. Wasn't really too sure what to expect. I think it tastes great. For 280 calories, for something quick and on the go, this is a great option. Minimal ingredients, I think, is a key point here, and it tastes really good. It doesn't taste artificially sweetened at all. It has that kind of natural kind of honey, cinnamon flavor to it, which is nice. Yeah, it just kind of breaks apart after you bite into it and start chewing, it just kind of all falls apart in the mouth. I think this is great. In terms of the taste, guys, I'm gonna give this a solid 9 out of 10. I think it's right there. For me, I'd like a little more texture when it comes to how it comes off when I bite into the bar. It kind of just really falls apart pretty easily. The outside exterior is kind of sticky, so keep that in mind, but the inside just kind of falls right apart. It kind of crumbles here. It's not a bad thing. It's just, if I'm an honest reviewer here, guys, I gotta dock it a little bit because I think it could have a little bit better consistency when it comes to the texture. Yeah, I mean, it's still a fantastic bar. It tastes just like a cinnamon sugar donut too. I mean, can't really go wrong. Like I said, guys, make sure you check out Jerry's review. Card is up there. Link will be in the description. You guys can get his initial thoughts and review of this bar. I gotta give him a big thank you again. I know I keep saying it, but you know, that's kind of the benefit and the beauty in us reviewers kind of all knowing each other and working well together. We all have our own style and uniqueness, but it's great that we can all kind of collaborate in our own different ways, send each other supplements, and we can all push more reviews out to you guys. So if you guys are looking for more content, make sure you follow me over on Instagram at VBWFitness. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and bell for notifications. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one.